There's many secrets hidden in Fortnite Season 3, like more details on Megalodon being Big Chuggus, a skin's reflection teasing a new POI, or a skin revealed in front of us this entire time. We're uncovering 25 secrets in Fortnite Season 3, and this starts with Magneto. He'll be made available as a secret skin this season, and his second page of rewards currently is a mystery. Well, just the other day, leakers managed to find out what the secret style for Magneto looks like entirely, and to everyone's surprise, it looks like it's just going to be the classic version of his character seen in the comics. That means you should get him as soon as possible, because once this season ends, not only the new skin, but also the classic Magneto will likely be gone forever, and there's something coming to the game that makes this even better. Because speaking of Battle Pass edit styles, some of you may have not noticed, but in the trailer, there's another hidden style for a character that has not been added to the game yet. The character is Megalodon, and he can be seen with the style that's nowhere to be found. This is a similar case to Kato Thorn, who was introduced in Fortnite's Last Resort season, and also had a style spotted in the trailer that was not available in the game at the time. People complained, and Epic eventually added it entirely for free, so we can keep our fingers crossed that this style will also be added to the tier 100 skin soon. Megalo already looks shockingly similar to the outfit Big Chuggus from back in chapter 2. This is because Megalo was actually created by the Chaos Agent as seen in the opening silhouette, and we know Big Chuggus' creator is also the Chaos Agent from this loading screen. Maybe these guys are the same character but different snapshots of one another, but this doesn't even compare to the final secrets that'll change Fortnite forever. In the meantime, something huge that's happening any day now as well is a brand new concert live event. For years, people have been asking for more concert events after the massive success of the Travis Scott event, with the last actual concert event being Ariana Grande's Rift Tour 3 years ago. This time, the artist will be none other than Metallica, a collab that's long been awaited ever since its announcement on the roadmap. Now we know the reason that Epic had the Metallica collab in both Festival and Battle Royale was because of this concert event that'll likely bring even more cosmetics with it, and maybe even some free ones. Not only was Metallica's collab teased in the brand new roadmap and on one of the season's Battle Pass skins, Rust, who wears a branded shirt, but there was even a hidden object in game foreshadowing the metal band's arrival in Fortnite months ago. Since the beginning of chapter 5, if you headed towards Restored Reels or Reckless Railways, you may have spotted some very interesting concert posters. Those seem to foreshadow a metal concert, and just 2 seasons after, we know they were likely teasing this behind the scenes all along. Epic's been doing tons of work behind the scenes recently, and it looks like this included the decision to cancel one of their massive modes for good. Just a few days ago, Epic extended the Rocket Racing Neon Rush season to October instead of it ending next month, therefore skipping an entire season of new content that was showcased on the leaked roadmap. This would make it the first of the new modes to fail. Fans of the game mode shouldn't worry though, because just as all hope seemed lost, the date was changed once again, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. This sparked a ton of discussion around the community, leading us to spotting something in the mode that was forgotten. If you watched the Rocket Racing release trailer back when the game mode was announced, you might have noticed throughout the sequence there's many power-ups and obstacles appearing through rifts, which gave everyone the impression that the mode would be less competitive and more casual friendly with a play style similar to Mario Kart's. I feel like this mode would be leaps better if it actually had the fun elements like this, so it'd be interesting to see what Epic's next big addition to the mode will be. On that note though, Epic's recently proven that cars are very broken, making them pay to win. For some reason, some cars have bigger windows or smaller ones than others that can protect the driver from entirely being shot by enemy players that hijack the vehicle. People have been talking about this lately until Epic actually noticed it, and they recently promised they'll be fixing it in a future update, hopefully before armored windows are added. Another new addition that'll soon be inside the game is the minigun, but there's something weird about it. The minigun's only been found in Epic and Legendary rarities, and in the new trailer showcasing some of Season 3's upcoming weapons, if you pause and take a closer look, you can actually spot a rare rarity minigun. For the first time, the minigun's going to be blue, which has been rumored ever since chapter 1 and 2, and sometimes it appeared in vending machines in that rarity, so it's a pretty cool reference. Speaking of references, the new nitro rings might seem familiar to you, and this is because some players have figured out why. Their design's kind of inspired by something similar that we had in chapter 4, and you guessed it, it's the Rift Gate. Alright, maybe not, but the two are almost identical, and while it doesn't exactly imply much of a connection, it's cool to see this small similarity. Maybe at some point Epic even tried to make the Rift Gate functional for gameplay, but saved it for this chapter. Something that definitely needs saving is an emote that's quite literally clickbait. For over 2 years now, there's been an emote that's been displayed wrong every single time it was in the item shop, and that emote is vivacious. Instead of that, the Hootenanny, an emote that was seen last year's icon, is displayed in its place, confusing players in the process. What was updated, however, is something that very few people have managed to spot, and it's been in the game unchanged forever until now. For the longest time, when looking through a telescope on the map or through a visor of a skin, the reflection would showcase the chapter 1 island. Suddenly, players noticed that the new Lethal Company skin has an entirely different landscape in its reflection. It was revealed that just recently Epic updated the chapter 1 reflection textures to showcase new ones. And while the new landscape texture kind of looks like the current map, there's nothing exactly matching it on the island, so this could be some sort of teaser for a new map or location in chapter 6, which wouldn't be too surprising. But before we get to the last secret details, subscribe if you want more videos like this, and please consider using code code 8 if you want to support the channel. On the current map though, if you visit one of the brand new Oasis landmarks, you might notice that there's something slightly familiar about it. At first glance, you can kind of make out a butterfly shape from the lake, and it wouldn't be too surprising given Fortnite has a long story of butterfly teasers and references here and there relevant to the storyline. The second thing you'll notice is this is actually a changed version of Lovely Lodge, a landmark that we had in the new season dedicated to the goddess of love herself, Aphrodite. The whole place is ravaged now, with even the small Hearthstone monument crumbling. At least the frog family is still alive. The Greek mythology season left a lot behind, from POIs themselves to some NPCs, but also secret teasers. Now we know we'll soon be getting the Queen of the Underworld from a teased dialogue, but there's actually a teaser from her in last season that nobody caught. Visiting Mount Olympus, you can spot a statue of Skin that we've yet to see, so this could possibly be a statue of Persephone. If that ends up happening, then it means Fortnite had put that right in front of our faces the whole time, and we have some even more insane secret details found on the map at the end of the video. Before that though, a skin that we might see return will be Venom. Not the regular one, but Eddie Brock, which is one of the rarest skins in game since it hasn't been seen in nearly 3 years. With the release of the trailer in Venom 3, some people are hopeful Epic will bring back the skin for the film's launch. And it would also be amazing if we end up getting the new Venom horse as a glider, but if we don't, some people have already found their solution by just making a funny combo with the Witcher's glider, which is literally a horse pool floaty. There's also another collab returning soon, which players have found out by a small mistake on Epic's part. In Chapter 5 Season 1, we had the TMNT event featuring themed vending machines, which you could try to buy the mythics for each turtle. Recently, they were secretly changed, and going into creative mode, you can select them and see they now feature the Jujutsu Kaisen signature logo, so the second wave of the collab that's long been rumored could actually be happening. Only 2 more secrets remain, but we also have saved a bonus one for the very end of this video. Before that, something most players, including me, have actually not noticed is that the cowcatcher has a hidden design. If you take a closer look at it, you'll instantly notice that all this time there's been a bold design on it, giving more meaning to the name cowcatcher, or the fact that you charge towards enemies with it, similar to a bull. Hidden designs don't stop there though, as very few people have noticed that Epic secretly added a new ammo type. If you grab the new Tri-Beam weapon inspired from Fallout, you'll realize it has unlimited ammo. But the ammo icon seen there isn't anything to be found in-game, and that's because it's actually from Save the World. Fans of the game will know these are energy cells used in similar laser weapons from Save the World's vast gallery of weapons. But these are nothing compared to the bonus secret that'll alter Chapter 5's story for good. Few people may be aware of a small change that's hard to see every match. By looking up in the sky every time you enter or leave the desert biome, you can notice the sun gets slightly bigger the further you go into the desert, with even the clouds nearby disappearing. This is likely to match the area's atmosphere and vibe, which is a really cool hidden detail. Not as cool as the little visitors which we've seen all over the island's shores. Coral Buddies yet again have made their return, but this time they can be seen wearing eye patches cosplaying as pirates. We can only assume these little fellows are teasing the upcoming Pirates of the Caribbean event, so keep an eye out for them. And now for the bonus secret of the video, what you should also keep an eye out on for is the fact that climate change is now a key part in Fortnite. Last season, the central lake of the map was full of water and a lot more vibrant, but due to the sandstorm's arrival and increase of heat on the island, and specifically the mesa biome, it's now a shadow of its former self as it's nearly dried up. You can walk through it ankles deep, and across the map, the glacier's also slowly been melting away. This possibly could be implying that we'll see the whole island get completely dried up over this season's course, and maybe set up some sort of drought season later on, and maybe something underneath will even be revealed. This has been tons of hidden details in Fortnite, and if you want some more, go check out our story video or subscribe.